Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It's the Orlando Magic and the Denver Nuggets. Go. So the Nuggets win the tip. A look at the starting group for the Magic. O'Neal is out there with Howard. Then there's Hardaway. That's Hill. And it's McGrady in at the shooting guard position. Now here is Hardaway. Howard trying to free himself up. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Hardaway passes to O'Neal. Looks for McGrady, gets it to him. It's good.
And McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
To the middle, here's English, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's how you share the rock. He does. This time and time again.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Here's O'Neal. Here's Hardaway. And the layup's good off the glass.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. To the wing on the left. English misses.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Anthony with the ball for Denver. 4-point game. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find many players in the league that are as strong in the mid-range as Melo.
Hardaway dishes to McGrady. Shaq kicks to McGrady. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Down low, Issel. Shaq with some nice D.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Passes it to McGrady. Trying to get open is Shaq. McGrady outside. Clock at 6. A second chance effort. Here's Howard. And at last, they get one to fall.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Nuggets.
attracted to the money making. Wolves in sheep clothing, I see it.
He thought the money make you happy, it don't make you different. I start to see that myself when I got a couple million. Roll through the mud, I can't lie, I seen too much real outside there. I told my brother had some patience and your day'll come. Now he's sitting in the he ain't got no. You can't walk inside my shoes like a sneaker come. I overcome obstacles and they still come. I was trying to make a way out like it was my first day out. Remember my first day out, now I got M's in the account. I got some in the south. These streets by my side, you don't want with I felt so stuck.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. It's the Orlando Magic and the Denver Nuggets. Tip-off goes to Orlando. Now the starting group for Orlando. They've got Hill. Tracy McGrady is out there with Hardaway. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Howard in at the 4. Here's O'Neal. Anthony with the block.
Melo just reading the play the right way, put in the extra effort to come up with such a nice block.
Here's English. And there's the pass to Lever. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Here's Hardaway. To the inside. Here's Howard. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Anthony. The three, trying to get open is Thompson. Anthony can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shot from 12. Here's Shaq, and Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Here's Lever. Passes it to English. Launches a three. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Left side Hardaway. O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's Lever, guarded by Hardaway, to the paint. A shot by Issel, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
Here's English after Tracy McGrady's score, but he recovers it. Pass to Lever. Second shot opportunity. English's shot is good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Howard. Down low, unloads from 9, and again it's Orlando converting.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
And the pass to Anthony. He dishes it to English. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. To the right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lever. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Deep two from Anthony. It's hauled in by McGrady.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
There's the lob to the hoop. And Shaq with the slam.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. Shaq is really having a good game here.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
And Denver has possession. 6-point game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Passes to English. Pass to Whistle. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Orlando also making some changes. Rashard Lewis, he's checked in for Hill. Anderson comes in for McGrady. And Nelson is subbed in for Hardaway. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Iverson, no good. Here's Orlando now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And Shaq with the slam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's Iverson. And another miss by Denver. Orlando leading by 8. Anderson finds Nelson. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And Denver has possession. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Guys, they've been getting it done at both ends during this run.
Yeah, really tough to say where they've been better.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:37 left in the first. Denver calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Turkoglu's checked in for Orlando.
Make some noise, Denver. Yo, Nuggets dancers.
.133 left here in the opening quarter. Vandeweghe passes to Abdul Rauf. And the call will be against Jameer Nelson. That's his first foul. Here's Abdul Rauf. No points in the game yet for him. And good that time.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Now here's Turkoglu. Lewis with the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Turkoglu.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Iverson against Anderson. Iverson with the bucket.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And Shaq with the slam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
McDyess, good.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And it's Nelson with the ball, bringing it up now for the Orlando Magic, leading by 12. It's Anderson with the drive, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Anderson has always been a dependable role player, a strong forward with a gorgeous stroke there from deep.
Now here's Iverson. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Here's Billups. Here's Vandeweghe. And so it's Orlando. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll return shortly. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Camby, Chauncey Billups out there with Allen Iverson, and it's Mutombo, and it's Vandeweghe in at the 3 spot.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Here's Francis. And stolen by Iverson. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Shoots. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Skiles. The dish to Scott. That one, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Iverson, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. So both teams making some changes here. The Nuggets trail by 11. To the middle, here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
That's what you call leaving no doubt. Anthony responds emphatically.
McGrady passes to Hardaway. Outside Hill. McGrady against Thompson. And that one's good. McGrady.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Orlando leading by 9. Now Hardaway. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. McGrady against Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Look at that.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Inside, Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. McGrady outside. Kicks to Grant. Back to McGrady. Over Thompson. A shot by McGrady, no good. The Nuggets trail by 9. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Lever. Now the pass to English. And misses it off the right side of the rim. On offense, here are the Magic. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Howard can't hit.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And Orlando has possession. 7-point differential. Outside Hill. From the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 4 assists in the game.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Lewis checked in for Grant. Anderson comes in for McGrady. And Nelson is subbed in for Hardaway. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Pass to Lever. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here is Hill. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's English. He makes that one drop, only his second in 5 tries.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Howard.
Boy, there is such a punishing physicality to the game of Dwight Howard. Excellent job getting to the free throw line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Abdul Rauf. Here's McDyess. And the 3 off target. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. Nelson, the pass to Howard. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's right. Count it with the foul, Dwight Howard. Go ahead, young sir.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Iverson with the ball. McDyess up top. Over Anderson. McDyess can't hit. Magic leading by 11. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look. This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Tembo is checked in for Denver. 41 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now here's Iverson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Pass to Lewis. Outside Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
Anderson against Iverson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
And so it's Orlando.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Things were going Orlando's way from the beginning. Their exceptional focus and all-around execution immediately triggered a 15-4 run at the start. They hit the ground running today. They were up 15 at the end of the first quarter. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
The shots are not dropping for them, and now they're in a big hole. They got to be talking about a way to get good shots. Their shot selection, pew-wee, not at all what it needs.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court for Orlando, Tracy McGrady is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Howard, and it's Hill, and it's Shaq in at the 5, patrolling the paint. To the paint, here's Howard, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Denver Nuggets.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
Now, here's Thompson. Pass to English. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Grant Hill.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's O'Neal. Good. The assist goes to Hill. O'Neal's got 16 points.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent. Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
So it's Denver now. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. And yes, it's good. He's got 10.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Here's Lever. Finished off the break.
Gets the ball up the court immediately. And that pass to find the man cutting to the bucket couldn't have been timed any better.
McGrady outside. On the wing, Hill. Down low. Here's Shaq. Terrific. Assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside Anthony, all alone. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
And that one's good. McGrady.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
The Nuggets trail by 19. And here is Anthony. He's got 12. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. Chauncey Billups checked in for Thompson. And a switcher also for Orlando. Grant, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The pass to English. Now Billups. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
McGrady dishes to Hill. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Magic lead by 21. Here's Lever, guarded by Hardaway. Here's English, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
As efficient a scorer as you'll find. English is just as effective in transition as he is in the half court. That's one of the things you have to admire about it.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Scotty's checked in for Grant Hill. Passes it to Grant. Back to McGrady. Three-pointer. Denver grabs the miss. Here's English. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Left side Hardaway. Good.
That's a perfect mid-range jumper. All he needs is an inch of space, and they gave it to him.
Anthony against Grant. English. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's... mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Scott. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 6 assists in the game.
And this is what Scott's being paid to do. He has great confidence from distance, as well he should.
Here's Lever to the wing right side. English's shot is good. English has got 17.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
A different look for Denver. Hamby comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Iverson's subbed in for Chauncey Billups. Orlando making some changes. Now here's Turkoglu. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Skyle. Back to Turkoglu. Chalk up 2 there. And the Magic lead by 17. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to English. Here's Lever. To the middle. Here's Camby. And slam dunk by Camby.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Denver with the ball. After the Magic pick up 2. The drive by Iverson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Iverson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Iverson constantly driving to the basket, using that speed and athleticism to kind of wheel his way to the rim.
Pass. To Francis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And here's Iverson outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Orlando riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Orlando leading by 15. Can be out there with Mutombo. Then there's Abdul Rauf. Then it's Iverson. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Here's Mutombo following the three-pointer by Orlando. Clock at 6. Iverson outside. Over Francis. Iverson, no luck.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
The Nuggets trail by 21. Here's Iverson. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Here's Francis. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Magic lead by 21.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And the 3-ball is good.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation from Melo on the catch and shoot.
Outside Hill. Near the 3-point line, it's Nelson. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective and they're winning.
Anthony looking it over. Here's the 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
You love how calm Melo is in that pick-and-roll situation. Never seems to allow you to speed him up in any play situation.
Francis, good, and a nice assist from Nelson. Nelson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half. Way to attack there and then create the contact.
That free throw good from Thompson.
And as good as he's been in the NBA, we're looking at one of the greatest college players of all time. Thompson at NC State was a beast. The Wolfpack were dominant when Thompson was there.
The Nuggets making a switch here. English is checked in. Now, here is O'Neal. Here's Francis. The kick out to Hill. Nelson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot. No good from Howard.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. O'Neal trying to break free. They get it again, and the dunk by O'Neal.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Here's Lever following the bucket by Orlando. Yep, that one goes in there.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Passes it to Howard. Here's Francis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, and Francis, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his teammates.
Hardaway's checked in for Jameer Nelson. The Nuggets trail by 17. Pass to Anthony. Kicks it to Thompson. He gets that one.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Francis. Hardaway passes to Francis. Back to Hardaway. Over Thompson. Here's Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Lever passes to Carmelo. The feed to English. Out to Anthony. Over Howard. Orlando grabs the miss. Hill's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's in there. What a difference in this crowd right now.
That's how you silence a building.
Denver calls timeout. They're behind by 19. 1:29 left in the 4th quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Shaq.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Abdul Rauf after Penny Hardaway's bucket. McDyess passes to Abdul Rauf over Skiles. Goes back up. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, his strength and really that nose for the ball makes McDyess a huge contributor on the offensive. Glass. He cleans up a lot of his teammates' mistakes.
To the inside, Kirkland, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Abdul Rauf down low. And Marcus Camby, the bucket on the assist by Abdul Rauf.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Abdul Rauf, the pass to McDyess. Pass to Billups. Lets it go with a three. Nailed from three-point land.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Francis. Skiles. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now in transition is Billups. Here we go.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Francis's shot is off. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Mama told me I'm worth it. A little